carnival style, like
little
bullshit. No.
Yo, honestly, we could just have Drew be the moving target since we know he's not gonna win that shit.
Shut the fuck.
He could be the dummy.
Yeah,
On the zip line.
You play whack-a-mole with Drew.
God. You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go mode.
The gang is back. The gang is back. Welcome.
I do not gang.
Welcome to an all-new episode of the OSA Out of Shape All-Stars podcast, season 3, episode 44. We almost 6 episodes away from the Big 5-0, the end of season 3. So we got to go out with a bang. As you can see, the whole crew is here today. Eddie Porchata.
After my sabbatical.
Our fearless leader is back. The host with the most. Welcome back, Eddie.
Good to be back.
All right. Now, as you can see, Johnny 5 is in the building. Drew is in the building. His collar's not.
You got the bacon? Bacon strip. Collar. Yo, just do this, man.
It's
just
all right.
Fix it.
It's all right.
And also, maybe just don't look off to the side.
Remember he just got his OSA shirt?
He
fucked it up.
Yo, he did this. Like,
he grabbed it here and did like this.
Yo,
y'all worry about the wrong thing.
This nigga said,
y'all worry about the wrong thing. Go ahead.
Nigga did this. Nigga said,
go ahead, son. Go ahead.
Yo, sing that song that you was famous for. Thank you for sunshine.
Yo, Drew, how much?
That's the second time you try to make that joke. I don't know why it's not landing.
Because you ain't seen that boy. That boy is Drew.
Oh, really? So you gotta send the clip. Then we'll get it.
Yo, okay. Drew is in the building. Kev Jet is in the building. My mama called me Davin, so you can call me Davin. Episode brought to you by Coach and Capsule. Sponsored by Don's LLC. Let's get into the episode. Kicking it off with the open run. We're going to go into the NBA. Starting in the NBA. Now, this is when the games actually get good. This is when
the regular season matters?
Yeah, this is when we actually care to watch a game. Like, personally for myself, I don't watch until like really after All-Star weekend. This is when like people start to show up. This is when the load management, decrease a little bit.
Towards the end, it's going to increase.
Well, it's going to go back.
It's not going to increase or decrease. Load management is still happening.
Yeah, of course. Load management is going to happen. Like, you can't get away.
And Drew, you are the load management like apologizer. You really are. Like, you're the only one that you're a big load management defender.
Tell me how.
I'm just saying you like to defend how many loads players get per week. Don't you? You always advocating for it. You always saying that, hey, listen, sometimes LeBron got a bigger load than KD. Because you know from experience, right?
Okay. Wow. Fuck out of here.
So,
you won't smack this nigga when you see him though.
Listen, Eddie ain't gonna show up to the combine, so he ducking he ducking Drew. So Drew, this nigga just talking.
Drew, you kill Ed with success. You gotta kill him with all the combine stats. You can't let Ed beat you in any combine category.
Ed a keyboard crib, Drew. He don't want no problems. He don't want to see you in person. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to pull up when you're around.
You guys came to my job right after.
Whenever Drew around, Ed don't show up.
That's not necessarily true.
Coincidence? I think not.
There's only one thing I didn't go to.
Hey, look. I ain't
keep one thing.
I just know whenever Drew there.
It's to play devil's advocate. It's even.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah, it's even Stevens because Drew didn't show up to the hot shit.
Ed pulled up to the hot shit. Drew.
That's true. That's true. Hey, they ducking each other. Look. Let's stop the ducking, all right? Stop the ducking. All right, we talking NBA. This is when the games start to matter. Players show up. You get these great Sunday afternoon games and shit. And
ABC games is the shit, bro. I fucking love that shit.
And we just got outstanding showcase by the man himself. Game time, putting up what 71?
71. And Kev, for your information, I have your stat line that you were looking for. So he was 13 from 22 from 3. So 22 attempts, 13 went in.
Okay.
14 for 14 on field goals, though. Free throws. And his shooting percentage, for some reason, is not here.
Shot like 22 for 38.
22 for 38. Whoever could do quick math on that.
Anyway, I ain't got time for that shit.
Dude,
Now, they've been having a MVP season, low key.
He's just not on a good team like that.
But because he plays in Portland, people don't really talk about it. But should we be talking about Dame more in the MVP race?
I mean,
who's in the race right now?
It can't be that because this team is not that
Giannis, Jokic, Tatum, and Luka. That's probably the front four.
Yeah,
and Embiid on the outside chance.
Joker's the one that, like, it's hard to explain how he's in the race, but he's in the race.
Yeah, he's boring as hell, but he's a great player.
No, he's fundamental. He's the Tim Duncan. He's the foreign Tim Duncan.
He's the current Tim Duncan of the NBA. So, but yeah, but Dame again. When it comes to MVP, though, does winning really matters when it comes to MVP?
Yes, it does. Your team gotta be a certain.
Yeah, I'm an advocate though, but I'm an advocate though of MVP, meaning if this player is not on this team is not good anymore. That's the definition of most valuable player. If you're removed from that team, or if that team does not have you, then your relevancy is gone, your winning is gone, everything goes down. Wins above placement, if you will.
But does it? But you are right on that. But also, like, if your team is not, like, I say, like, top 4, does it even take away from the MVP though? Because I feel like if your team is not at least top 4 in the standings, you should not be MVP, to be honest with you. Like, or
I guess you're right. So I can also agree with that too.
The top 4 in the MVP race right now, currently, the Joker at 1, Embiid at 2, Giannis at 3, Tatum at 4.
Yeah, and
Luka on the outside at 5.
Yeah, and
also,
those 4.
I didn't expect Luka to be on the outside, but his team's not being successful. So
yeah, that's why Luka is on the outside.
So
take that, Dev. He's on the outside, nigga.
Now, again, that might be true, but I still believe at some point, if the Dallas Mavericks was to string together a few good wins and Luka continue to put up his 40-50s, he can still win MVP. Because I believe in the agenda. I look past the game, I see the agenda. And the international agenda.
It seemed like your international agenda is gonna be Jokic winning his 3rd MVP. And that's your international agenda
possible.
right
there. That's already international. The last 4 MVPs is international.
And again, look at the top 4. 3 of them are considered international. With Giannis, with Joker, with Embiid. They're all international players. So, you know, I'm still right and wrong at the same time. I you know what I'm saying?
You got the wrong international star, bro.
I'm like, on Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, when I'm right, I'm right. But when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Yeah, exactly. I could be
like
wrong.
I can't be right.
So
can't be wrong.
Now we're not giving you half credit.
That's
why I'm giving you 50%.
That's where I'm at right now.
Wrong.
That shit is affordable.
That's where I'm at right now, Drew. I might be wrong, but I could be right. But I am right, but I might be wrong.
He said, and I apologize if I'm wrong, but I'm right.
Right. I apologize if I'm wrong, because I can't be wrong, but I could be right. So that's the space I'm living in right now, Drew. Now, so shout out to Dame, man, for doing this thing. I think he should be mentioned more and shit. I saw him on the pod, and he was talking about the greatest shooters. They asked him who's the greatest shooter of all time. He said, without question, without a shadow of a doubt, it's Steph Curry. But he should definitely be in that conversation for the second. He's not gonna stand for anybody not putting him in the second, because he was stating that with Steph, the shot Steph take, the fluency of his shots, the effortlessness of his shots,
boy just lets it rip.
It's just like there's nothing you can really do about that. But he says he put himself in second because he does it off the ball, he brings it up court, the level of difficulty when it comes to his shooting, because he's the primary shooter and he don't really have the snipers that Steph has. So yes, you got to put bodies on Steph, but you also got to be mindful of other people. He's always been the primary scorer. So
everybody knows where the ball is.
Everybody knows he's going to shoot the ball, and he's been able to do it still so good that he definitely should be mentioned as the second greatest shooter. He said Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, they were all off the ball, running spot up shooters, whereas he's done that. He's brought the ball up. He's done it where he's had to move in the air. He had to come off screens. He had to do all this different shit, whereas he should definitely be up there number 2. John, that's facts of cap. Is Dame the second greatest shooter after Steph Curry?
I don't think he's the second greatest shooter, but he's in the conversation. He's definitely in the conversation.
You mean all time or in this generation?
You talking about all time?
You talking about all time?
Nah.
All time.
I mean, what the fuck do I know, right? But like,
he do got the case that he brings up the ball. He does shoot it off the dribble.
Right.
Yeah,
he's not a shot up guy. He's not like a role player like Ray was at the end of his career.
Way, look, Dame is the better player, but if I had to pick the better shooter, I think Klay Thompson's a better shooter than him. And that wasn't even the name he mentioned. I think Klay Thompson arguably is top 3, if he's not number 2 to Curry in the greatest shooting competition.
Klay's shooting accuracy has been fickle the last couple of years.
But my question is, isn't that
borderline? He just hit 12 threes on Friday.
Yeah, he just cooked. He just had a great game.
He just hit 12 threes on Friday. But again, guess who against the Houston Rockets that Dame dropped 71 on?
Yeah, I mean that's
them Houston Rockets, that defense is kind of hard trash, bro.
Bad team. A bunch of ball players. Not NBA.
That's what you're saying the Rockets are? A bunch of ball players?
Yeah, a bunch of hoopers. Bunch of hoopers. Not ball players. They hoop. Had that conversation. But again,
imagine making it to the NBA and some fucking jerk off on a podcast calls you a hooper.
Especially in the negative conversation that it is now. The fuck is your bum broke ass? You ugly broke ass. The fuck? That ain't what you talking about me, nigga. I'll beat you up. Nigga, I'll give you a swirly, nigga. But
and the sad part is that they're like 20 years old.
Right, and then I am their elder, but I don't want to see these niggas outside. Nah, I ain't mean none of that. What you talking about? Nah, that wasn't me.
Hey, listen here, young blow. You gotta respect us now, huh? We paid way for you.
Man, fuck you, nigga. Yo, grab that nigga by his shirt. No, man, come on, bro. Let me go, man. imagine a 20-year-old nigga grabbing you by the back of your shirt like this. And you like, no, man, come on, man. Don't do this to me. Like, ain't no way. And you know they got the camera out, so you gotta fake act tough. Like, even if you don't really want it, you record it. So now you just gotta take your ass whooping and stride. Like, you gotta do something. Yeah. Like, you can't go out bad because it's like, yeah, we got his ass.
You gotta at least hit twice. You gotta hit twice.
Now you gotta just like, you about to get your ass beat. You just gotta go for it. Like, fuck you, nigga. I said what I said, and now shorty them they beat you the fuck up and shit. You got beat up by a teenager and shit. That's embarrassing. Like,
end up like Cat Williams, man.
You gotta live with right. Exactly. You getting choked out by a toddler and shit. Listen.
Oh man.
But again, John, that's why he brought up, because again, Clay is someone who generally comes off the ball. When we talk about the great shooters, most of them, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, the people that like first when you think of the ones with the scat,
right?
Most of them come off the ball. Dame is saying like, yeah, that's great, and they are great shooters, but I have to make my own shots. Like,
that's a good point.
They have to make their own shots, and the level of difficulty for the shots that I make, I should definitely be up there.
He's in a conversation, but
conversation.
No matter what, I can't put him above Clay in the shooting aspect.
Like Reggie Miller is no disrespect to Dame, but like Reggie Miller.
Well, Ray Allen, he wasn't always catch and shoot guy.
But Ray Allen, when he was in his prime, though, Ray Allen was a slasher.
No, but he still shot threes.
He shot threes, but Ray Allen, his supersonic days, Milwaukee days, Ray was taking it to the rack, booming on niggas. Like, Ray Allen, he was doing it all. He became the shooter as he got older in his career. He started coming off the ball and shit. That's what, unfortunately, most people know Ray Allen as. Boston, Miami, coming off the ball, making big shots. Like, that's what a lot of people are going to remember Ray Allen as. Klay Thompson, second to the greatest shooter of all time, running off the ball, great two-way player defensively, as well as a great shooter. Reggie Miller, legend, but also a person that Reggie sometimes brought up the ball, but he had great point guards like Mark Jackson with him and shit, where he didn't have to. He came off the ball, ran around a lot. Dame is the centerpiece, the focal point of that offense, and he's still putting up great baskets at the rate that he's doing. So he's saying the level of difficulty, having nobody on my side to make shots for me, having also defense made for me, I'm still putting up baskets that niggas can't do.
Who has Dame played with?
Who has he?
That's
played?
Hey, yo, I'm about to say he played with himself.
Yeah, CJ McCollum. That's the best.
That's
player.
it.
Yeah, that's the best player.
Yeah.
Well, he played with old DeMelo, so
yeah.
Again, the best player.
Melo didn't want to be there.
CJ McCollum.
Actually, no. Oh, it's debatable because he did play with he played a few years with LaMarcus Aldridge before Aldridge left. He had a couple years with Aldridge.
So like he played with no one.
He ain't play with no superstars.
Right.
He played with two good players.
That's another part of the argument too then.
Yeah, Dame, the best version of Dame has played with the best version of CJ McCollum.
Okay. Where's CJ now?
New Orleans. So, although if they would have kept that, it's Portland had a few pieces come through there, man. It just ain't work out, man. Portland had some pieces with LaMarcus, with Greg Oden if he didn't have injury issues like that. Brandon Roy, and
I see what you're doing.
I just went crazy name dropping, man.
Well, you know what I'm saying? There's a few that came through Portland that
message
foreshadowing.
If they would have stayed and put it together.
Well, technically, not even that, because if like foreshadowing that, if those certain pieces would have worked out, Dame probably wouldn't even be in Portland.
That's true.
It would have been good.
Yeah.
It would have been good.
Point.
Right. Yeah, they would have been good. So it went baby. Well, was Dame a high? What was
Dame was a lottery pick.
Dame was
somewhere between. I'm gonna say somewhere between 7 and 14.
Okay.
Somewhere in that region.
I think it was pick 11 overall. Pick 11. I forget what
was drafted in 2012, and he was the. Hang on. He was pick 6, actually. So you were all wrong. Pick number 6.
No, definitely.
I knew he was a lottery pick. That's
Yeah, lottery pick. All right, yeah. So Dame probably would have never made it to Portland, but I'm just thinking the pieces that came through there. You know what I'm saying? Could have been made a good team, but also in the NBA, there's a lot of moves that happen. Teams are starting to come together, like we stated. Mavs with Kyrie, KD will be playing this upcoming week. LeBron,
yeah, shout out to my Lakers. 27-point comeback against the Mavs yesterday.
LeBron James.
And what are they still in 13th?
12, actually. 12.
Oh, good for them. Oh,
They're a game out of 5th place, bro. It's not.
yeah, the West is pretty bad, huh?
I'm saying it's not like.
Nah, it's like
You stayed 13th, and there was like 8 games out. They a game or 2 out of 5th seed.
Yeah, so it looks when you say 13th, you're not.
It sounds worse than what it actually is.
Sound worse than what it is, but they had a really great game against the Mavs. Without
breaking news.
Without D'Lo, but LeBron James recently. If you want to break the news, Ed.
LaMelo Ball has suffered a fracture in his right ankle.
Yeah, LaMelo, I just seen the play. LaMelo was trying to dribble the ball. He just went down.
Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
Well, Charlotte wasn't gonna do shit anyway. Charlotte gonna be lottery pick.
It's more so for you.
But I'm not worried about that right now.
Yeah, breaks and ankles ain't.
He was alluding to the LeBron James injury. LeBron has an injured foot. He's gonna be out for a few weeks.
LeBron is gonna be out a few weeks. So
yeah, but a broken foot is different than
They say he's gonna be out. Like,
John, how long LeBron's gonna be out?
He said a few weeks. They didn't really give a timetable. A few weeks.
Anthony Davis was so.
He's such a fribble, strong person, right? So y'all saw the video.
Strong person.
No, because he like it popped. Y'all saw the video where he's like,
yeah, I heard pop. I
heard it pop. And he
stayed in the rest of the game.
No, he didn't even leave the court. Like he's such a fraud at times. Like he be doing the Patrick Mahomes. He's straight like he dead on the ground. I heard it pop. It popped. Bro, get your big ass up. That nigga got right up and continued the game. Did not leave the rest of the game.
I'm looking at it now. This is pretty hilarious.
Everybody like nigga coming down doing 360s, talking about it popped. Nigga like cut it out, you big ass. Like,
you keep me doing that, bro. When you hear the pop, that's something bad.
Yo, when you
hear pop, that's more or less meaning.
Yeah, it's over.
Where it's at, you're not moving that part of your body, depending on where it's at. If it's your leg or lower extremity,
because again,
you're not walking off the court.
Hear it pop, but you feel the explosion wherever it is.
Yeah, like popping or like breaking a bone.
I think his ego was hurt more because he missed a layup.
You said
what? Really a weird feeling. Like it's like an instant, like you hear a pop, and then it gets mad cold, and then it warms up.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Weird.
So he made it seem like, he just, it's over now.
Something
like,
serious and the season ender shit.
Right, exactly. He on the ground. I heard it pop. I heard it pop.
Y'all joking about it, but he might mess around. I know they're trying to play it court, but he might be out for the season.
No, with a foot injury, a broken foot is a severe injury. People might not look at it but the foot got very fine, small bones. That's career ending.
And especially for someone who's a jumper, you know what I'm trying to say? That's a lot of pressure.
Right.
He heal up, he jumping dumb high, coming down. There's a lot of pressure on that,
broken anything in the foot could be a severe and
but see the difference is like a break is better to recover from than like a sprain, a tear, or something like that.
Yeah, right.
So like he'll be good, but like he might be out for the rest of the season. What? The season only has 2 more months left?
But since he played for the rest of that, I know it's adrenaline shit, but like if you felt like some like that serious break, you wouldn't be playing on that shit. I agree. It's probably a contusion, something like that shit.
Was that no contusion? A contusion not gonna keep you out a few weeks.
No.
That says multiple weeks now.
Like a bruise, some type shit that he had. Like if something broke, like I don't see him playing. Though. I don't see him playing like staying in the game. If something is definitely broke, I don't see him doing that shit.
I don't know your boy Brian, Drew. If Brian is out, because again, regular season is over in 2 months. We got a couple of weeks without Brian. Can the Los Angeles Lakers sustain
Anthony Davis.
what they're doing? Anthony Davis is playing
Anthony
good.
Davis.
He had a great game.
Yeah, if Anthony Davis plays like remember like back in the game,
The bubble,
like in middle of the season, like no,
Nah,
I'm not talking
Anthony
about
Davis had a stress before he got injured this
Anthony
season.
Davis had stretch where Anthony Davis was going crazy.
yeah.
And they were winning consistently until I forgot an injury. Like Anthony Davis has injuries.
He got a hair in his eye and he had to be out for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
I guess
hangnail.
so. Yeah, but still, like if Anthony Davis plays up, like go crazy, Lakers got stretch where they can win. Plus, they got a better team than they had back then when Anthony Davis was going crazy.
Oh yeah, they definitely
The team is definitely much better.
Definitely.
Yeah, as it stands right now, they have a 48% chance of making the playoffs with only a 1% chance of winning the final. So you're saying there's a chance, John?
Well, the finals.
If it ain't zero, there's a
coming
chance.
out,
If it
so
ain't
you
zero,
can't
it's a
really-
chance.
The finals is not in the finals is not even in the court view right now. You got
They have a 1% chance as it stands right now.
You got to crawl before you walk. Drew, like, look, let's get to the playoffs first before we start.
48's good. 48's, I mean,
talk about motherfucking finals. You gotta get there.
Currently 13th, so they got to get there first. But also in the NBA, we know the playoff push is coming together. Denver is cooking, but Phoenix gets KD finally. We finally get to see KD this upcoming week.
my shirt's finally coming in tomorrow, hopefully.
He's going to wear 35 and with the Phoenix Suns, he's going to wear his 35 that he wore back in OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
So with KD being in Phoenix, do you think they can make that push to be the best team in the West?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that put them on top of the food chain. That moved to
They can definitely do that.
That moved to the Suns, put them on top of the food chain.
Like I feel like any other
Something
time, just to feed into like the bullshit of like that one ref won't let this nigga Chris win a game. Like it makes that ref's job harder if that's been the case.
KD and shit, yeah.
If that's been the case, because it's like yo, my man's is really a walking bucket, and he's got the point guard, and he's got a good shooting guard like with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just low key cheating. Like I don't know what they playing KD at the 4, but
most likely they probably play KD at the 4 and have somebody slide in the 3.
But yo, whoever's playing the 3 is really going to be playing the 4 position, and it's a mismatch at the 4 with KD because he's not your typical power forward, bro. It's just not.
KD just gonna be shooting on top of your head, bro.
That shit is mismatched regardless. Like
7 feet wingspan and shit.
What you really got is a 3 guard that maybe rotates to like their 4 when KD's going to shoot an open bucket.
And the crazy thing is KD can bring the ball up and down the court.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's a fact.
Interesting.
Magic shit.
Talking about shooters, is Dame a better shooter than KD?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm just saying that's someone who shoots all the shots, right? I'm trying to say that's someone that shoots all the shots. KD can shoot the shots like Dame talking about.
Yeah, and gets the same type of looks as but again, to
KD shooting them half-court shots.
Dame
KD can shoot from anywhere on the floor, bro.
Dame is 6'3". KD is 8'4". Like.
Yeah, true. He's got a little bit of a height advantage.
But in that point, how many people KD's height can really shoot the basketball? Dirk.
Yeah, that's true. But is the level of difficulty higher with Dame or with KD?
Man.
KD's a little more unguardable because he towers over most defenders, yes. KD gets it. Remember that big foot shot. If it wasn't for that big ass toe, he would hit the game 1-3 in the shit.
If KD wore a size 13 versus wearing a 14,
that's what I'm saying. That was a tough shot for the game.
It was, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that is a great argument. I want to give it to Dame because of how small Dame is, how he's getting his towers over him versus KD. Nobody can tower over KD.
I mean, nobody as skilled as a shooter as he is can tower over KD.
Or as big as him can tower over KD. So it's an argument for Dame, but KD is that fucking guy. So, but again, Chris Paul hasn't been the same Chris Paul. So having KD there who can bring the ball up is fucking nasty, and have Devin Booker moving without the ball and KD bringing up the man. That's on just imagining it. That's a fucking scary sight.
Yeah, that team is crazy, bro. But again, unfortunately, since the failure of the Brooklyn Nets teams, KD has to show that this team has to execute. Yeah, I got the names, but y'all got to show.
It's that big ass foot too, man.
It ain't all up to KD. Like,
you ever think if KD's foot wasn't on the line?
KD gets a bulk of the pressure. KD is the best player on that team. He's the superstar.
This is unfortunately this is a situation they have to win.
Yeah,
they gotta win.
And it's different amount of pressure.
It's always gonna be on KD.
Who got? I'm about to put this in right now. Phoenix winning it.
Huh?
You
forgot one play that has.
You want to go in with me?
As KD.
Hold on. Let me see.
Hold on. I'll do it right now.
Chris Paul has pressure, but
Chris Paul has pressure on him.
KD
I've been saying that. I said this 2 weeks ago. You guys didn't want to fucking come in with me.
Go ahead.
I don't want to do this by myself.
Go ahead. And what you saying?
What Kev's about to do?
Oh, he's about to future bet the Suns and win a chip.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. Hold on, wait.
Who else is in?
Come on, put me in.
You in?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Future bet the Suns.
Come on, Drew.
I gotta log in. I gotta see what the odds.
I got it.
I think they're the favorites, but I'm not 100% confident that they'll be the team.
They're the favorites?
No, they're not the favorites.
I feel like they're the favorites.
They're not.
I'm about to say
right now the Celtics and the Bucks are favored more. So if I got 20 each?
Yeah, but who's the first team out the West?
Denver.
Nah, Eddie's looking at it. Based on that odds.
No, based on the odds right now, best team out the West is the Suns. Denver is a plus.
Don't shout them out, but type us. What app you in?
Bleep this out. FD.
Okay, yeah.
That's plus 450 right now.
That's it.
Who's in?
Yeah, because it's gonna be a positive because nobody knows who's gonna win a chip, but they still wanted that move.
Top one.
That move puts them in that regard.
Just want to put the future in before KD went there.
Yeah. I got you.
When Devin Booker was hurt.
Are we in or are we out?
What you trying to put in
2 years ago?
How much if you put $100 in there? What's the pot that you getting back?
450.
Yeah, if you put $100 on that,
it's plus 450, Drew.
Oh yeah, it does.
Do you not know how odds work?
Yes, I do. I did not hear the odds, motherfucker.
I can put 20 in. Let's do it.
All right, John.
I'm not in this.
John, come on. We're not going to put $80 on them.
Because it's not that. I'm planning a future bet on another team, but
John, it's $20.
Right, but I'm not saying I'm betting on another team.
Yo, but still put your bet in on the other team. It's an even split right now between the five of us. Put 20 in.
No, I don't think they're gonna win it, bro.
Just put 20 up.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna win.
It's a dub. We're not asking you to put up.
Doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I don't think they're gonna win.
A lot of times, dude, a lot of bets I make, I don't think they're gonna come to fruition. But if they do,
no, when I bet,
God doesn't like to hedge. He doesn't like to hedge. That's his problem.
And it fails. You said what, Eric?
You don't like to hedge your bets. I get it.
Oh yeah, I've done that a couple times, but I don't really do that.
I do it. Shit, on the Super Bowl, I have my parlay.
Exactly, and then I had the other one, and I hit on one, and I didn't hit on the other.
Right.
The fuck?
Right.
I still won money.
Right, exactly. I definitely won more than what I had. Like, so.
John,
all I want to say is Knicks just beat the Celtics. What's up?
Word. Fuck
Knicks
yeah,
are
my
second
parlay is
win
going.
team.
What's up? Let
Conference
me check my
champion?
parlay. Hold
What's
on.
up with it, nigga?
Knicks, Eastern Conference.
50. What's up with it?
Let me check my parlay.
All right, so
Hold
I
on.
guess we're not doing this.
So, Drew, going back to
Yeah, you got a good portion of people that's winning.
I'm with it.
And it's
I'm
going to be
with
like $70 a person.
But I get what Ed said. If everybody ain't gonna be on, it's kind of corny to do it.
All right.
But Ed, I mean, Drew, what I was saying, you was talking about CP3 and the pressure.
Yes.
Yeah, then we can go 50-50 if you want. I don't care.
CP3 will never have more pressure than Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant has 2 chips already, bro.
It don't matter. He got two chips with Stephen Curry.
Yeah, but
and then he went to Brooklyn.
He was the best player on that team, though.
That's true, but
and he's going to be the best player on the team right now.
But the world don't care, Drew.
I still think you're faking on the pressure that Chris Paul has.
Because now
won one.
And again, you gotta look at
as much of a great player as CP is.
Yeah.
You
gotta look at the whole Golden State debacle. He came. Oh, hold on. The whole KD debacle, leaving OKC, going to the team that beat him. Yes, he was the best player on that team, but then the fashion that he left with him and Draymond and all they beef, go to Brooklyn. That shit was a big dumpster fuck. And then he goes to Phoenix, where he's now the best player alongside another superstar level player in Devin Booker. Whereas it's still like, even if they win, it still becomes KD, you had to go to somebody else's team that has another superstar level player to win a chip. So he gonna always have that until he goes somewhere. Unfortunately, this is what KD is up against now. Unless he goes back to OKC and build a team, he's always gonna be put up against. Oh, you got to go. KD is known as
and also Chris Paul's on he's on his last couple of years, right? I mean, he's got.
And Chris Paul ain't the same.
He got nothing left in the tank. If he don't win one, he don't win one. It doesn't matter.
Nah,
he's already known as a loser. If he loses, he's gonna be like, all right, whatever, I'm a loser. Like I'm one of the greatest point guards ever.
And does this shit, but
no, but it's the truth. He's on the tail end of his career.
He's one of the.
Of course, he wants a championship, but I wouldn't put it on him to win it.
This is his best chance to win a ring
for sure. But I don't think it's on him.
Like you think Kevin Durant? You say Kevin Durant bring in the ball? No, it's like Chris Paul is like
But Chris Paul is basically going to be like, yo, Kev, you're my last shot to win me a championship. Let's do this. And it's kind of on you. And I think KD understands that too. Right or wrong. You don't think that Chris Paul going to take a back seat and be like, yo, this is you, man. Like, I'm just here.
He's take the back seat.
Works. Chris Paul is like, fuck, man, I need this to work. Yes, that's all true. And I understand what Drew's saying is Chris Paul is, had opportunities to win, but he always fell short. And he's coming to the last leg of his career. So the pressure is on because he don't have many good years left. But KD is up against his reputation.
Right.
And how he'll be remembered when it's all said and done, when you have the conversations of the LeBrons, the Steph Currys of this era, the Kawhi Leonards of this era.
Yeah, he won't be in that.
He unfortunately,
even Kawhi.
He unfortunately gets he was with Steph.
So let me get for
the Giannis's, like all of the peers, all his peers, he's up against what they were able to accomplish as the forefront and the leader of their team, assembled the team around them, and they won a championship. Whereas he went to Golden State and joined the team, although the best player, MVP, and all that good shit, he still went to Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of all time, his team.
It's a fact.
And so that's what he's always going to be against. Like, even with being in Phoenix, I think this still doesn't help his reputation when it comes to his legend. Of course, he's gonna keep winning. Like he has the team to win, but still, it's always gonna be when it's all said and done. He won with Steph Curry. He went to Steph Curry's team. Then he went to Devin Booker's team.
Nah. I think it helps him regardless because Devin Booker's team, obviously, with the addition of the point guard, could not get over the hump. So at the end of the day, he's gonna get the credit for completely going over like the hump.
Yeah, so, taking them over that threshold.
With that said, fuck what y'all talking about. Yo, Ed.
50?
50-50. Let's go.
50-50. Let's do it. All right.
Hey, put me 50.
So $150?
Oh,
all right, let's do this, boys.
50
let's
up.
fucking do this. 50 up, Drew?
No.
Drew said another. You putting 50, Drew?
50 up. Come on.
All right, yo, send that over, guys.
Oh,
send it over. Let's get this money. John, you in now?
Nope, John ain't in. I'll send that right now.
John definitely not in there.
All right. Let's do it.
Once you put it in, show us the bet. I will. Thank you for sunshine.
Here we fucking go, boys. We're about to do this.
Hold on.
That's 200 each, or 200 even, I should say.
Nigga with it.
Send it right now. I'm about to zell it.
And you know what's crazy? I don't even gotta go crazy.
All right, boys, we're in. I don't want to like shout out the program, but it's there. It's there.
Go ahead.
I can't see it, but I believe it.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. You see it?
Yep.
Okay. Let's get this fucking money, huh?
All right, now
let's get this money. It's only $50.
You know what's crazy? I opened up the app and I forgot I had $53 in the app from the Super Bowl.
Well, there you go.
That's crazy.
Now, anything else in the NBA?
Ed's mad. I had that Chiefs money line, and I had Isaiah Pacheco touchdown anytime score.
Nah, I still hit a pretty good bet. I'm not.
Nah, but still, Jerry.
But still, it would have been way more.
End zone twice, nigga.
Fucking bitch.
Okay.
All right, Dev, I got your money.
That's all in the NBA.
What am I paying him on?
Whatever you want. I don't care. Zell.
We had a big fight this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had a big fight and a small loss.
The Hug Fest.
The Hug Fest.
Won. Tyson Fury versus
Tommy Fury.
Versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul unfortunately took his first L, and to be honest, it was underwhelming.
Yeah, very underwhelming.
Because they're both amateurs, bro.
Did you also see the script that was leaked?
Oh, it's a script?
Oh my God,
baby.
Scripts. Oh,
and when I tell you that script was leaked,
oh my God.
And I don't know, again, I can't. Le'Veon Bell was one of the first guys I saw tweet it. I don't know exactly in correlation with the fight. Was that tweeted beforehand? But it was pretty spot on. I mean, like, they broke it down by round. I'll send it over right now. You guys can be the judge of it. Even down to the slip that Tommy Fury had, which was counted as a knockdown. A lot of shots in the back of the head. That was points taken off of Jake and Tommy. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, they both got a point deduction for shot.
There was a headbutt there, an unintentional headbutt. The Jake delivered to Tommy, kind of busted his eye open. But Jake's still talking shit.
You think with Jake Paul taking his first L to a boxer, nonetheless, amateur boxer, but a boxer nonetheless, does this stop? Is this the last stop on a Jake Paul show?
Absolutely not. No, it just hyped it up even more.
Do you think? Because again, people were saying like, once he fights a boxer, he's gonna lose, and then the show is over. Is that a fact now?
Well, because a lot of people in the boxing community don't really respect Tommy Fury as a boxer.
Right.
Because of like his past fights and because of his record.
Right.
He's not like, just because he has the name Fury doesn't mean that he's his brother. But like, again, because of that, it's just going to set up for Fury, Paul too. Then eventually he'll probably I don't think he's going to take on like a Ryan Garcia or like a Canelo or in any point in time, but he's just going to keep doing his thing. Whatever drives views, whatever's going to, whoever the next guy is, whether it's, somebody in somebody else's camp, whether it's, I don't know, when Francis Ngannou's about to, whoever he decides he's going to fight, maybe Jake hops on that pay-per-view, maybe doesn't main event it, but, co-main events it. Again, the guy's always just going to try to make money.
Yeah, I definitely think, I honestly felt like because Tommy Fury didn't whoop his ass, they left space for them to do this shit 2 more times at least.
I mean, he already has
contract,
his clause in the contract.
Anyway.
So that's what I'm saying. They got the rematch clause, but because I'm saying in the public eye, if Tommy Fury would have just kicked his ass, like just wiped him out, then I think the Jake Paul show would be over, because it's like nobody really respects Tommy Fury as a boxer to begin with. The nigga was crying as if he beat somebody, like talking about this was his redemption and shit. Like, you beat fucking Jake Paul, who we don't take.
What you mean? He was crying because his family told him, like, yo, you go in there and lose this fight, we cutting you off.
We gonna disown you and shit.
Yeah, word. Oh. Yeah, that's what his dad said. His dad literally said that. He was quoted. He said that, he goes, if Tommy loses to him, this will be his last fight ever. Period.
Over.
They're both amateurs. Amateurs.
Again, he was crying. He was like, this was my redemption. With everything, people going against me, they tried to deport me and all this shit. So this was his redemption song. But again, if he still didn't kick Jake Paul's ass, if he would have just came out there and just looked like a boxer fighting against somebody who didn't belong to be there, then it would be like, okay, this Jake Paul shit is over. But because he didn't whoop Jake Paul's ass, and he got like Jake Paul and him was exchanging their hugs mainly, but they were
the whole time. I mean, there was a lot of time where Tommy kept putting his arms out, like as in like, I'm trying to fight him, and he's not doing this. I think the ref was kind of like, he kept like pushing too much on it too. Like anytime they like locked up, they were gonna pull away in a second, but he just kept getting in the middle. Again, it felt very like, again, the script has been debunked. I sent you guys the script. You can read the script there. It has been debunked. The original person that posted it was Dylan Dennis, former UFC fighter who also wants to fight Jake Paul. Yeah. And he's also been ducking fights and all these things.
He a clout chaser too.
Exactly. So that you can take everything he says with a grain of salt, but it all felt very I don't know, it was slow, it was boring. It felt like, again, kind of scripted, where it was just like, yeah, like we're not really gonna like, hey, listen, let's both get this bag real quick. Let's not, really fuck each other up. Let's do this in the next one, or maybe in the third one, whatever it might be. I don't know. It just seemed very nobody looked like they were trying to hurt anybody.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go. They're gonna have 2 more. Like, I think they definitely gonna do 3, and then hopefully in that time Jake Paul creates a new beef in the middle of his Tommy Fury situation, so he can set up his next.
Right. I mean, it looks like the next one could be KSI. Shout out KSI.
I don't care about that. I don't.
He was talking about smoking that Jake Paul pack, obviously, but he's still in collaborations with his brother.
Now that Jake Paul has fought an actual boxer, I don't think he could go back to the social media, YouTube guys.
They gotta be like more amateur boxers.
He can go back to that now. Like, he has to stay in the boxing. Whether they amateurs or not, he still has to continue to do. At least that's what I think.
Right.
Well,
ultimately, I think he's going to take whoever gives him the most money. He's going to have
to fight boxers and build his, resume. He's going to do boxing as a career.
Up and comings.
But you got to understand, no boxer, even with that, boxers at this point in their career is not making. Jake Paul said he lost, but he got $30 million for the fight. So it's like boxers that's starting off and pursuing boxing careers at this point. If it was at this point where Jake Paul is in his boxing career, they're not making that type of money.
Money talks, baby. Money talks.
Jake Paul is definitely. There's still fights that people's gonna pay for Jake Paul. Even though he lost, there's still gonna be fights that people are gonna pay to watch Jake Paul.
Hell yeah. If I'm a professional boxer, I'm fighting Jake Paul tomorrow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. In order
let's go
to keep coming to where they is, he can't go back to fight KSI. Like,
no, yeah,
he's not gonna get the same bag that he would get fighting Tommy Fury or other amateur boxers fighting KSI, because now it's like you stepped it up. Now you're fighting actual fighters. So because it's been your shit is a clown show. Now you fought a boxer, you lost, but you got the balls to come back and fight a boxer again. And him and Tommy Fury do it a few times. After that, if he goes to fight fucking KSI, then it's like, damn, you going back to the circus.
YouTubers. Yeah.
So now he ain't
really gonna be over for you.
Push the same way if he fight a amateur boxer.
Yeah, I see that, but he still might be put. It's still kind of show. He's still like, at this point, he's hot right now. People are still intrigued to see him fight.
So, because again, it was now we want to see you get beat. We want you to get knocked out. We saw you lose. You didn't get knocked out.
He didn't get his ass beat yet. That's what people still want to see.
So, and exactly. So they don't want to see it from a KSI. They want to see it from a boxer.
I think they want to see it from anybody. What Tommy did expose a little bit, though, from what I saw in the fight, is that Jake, when he has to backpedal, he can't defend shit and leaves himself wide open. And that's when he was doing a lot of the hugging.
Yeah, you're making my point. You want to see his ass whoop, but now that he fought somebody in a boxing world, he can't fight. Nobody cares about him losing to a YouTuber.
Right.
Because KSI, we want to see him get knocked out too.
Yeah, facts.
Like,
that'd be kind of cool.
Nobody likes his corny ass either. Nobody wants to see that now. We saw you actually try to get in there with somebody who has a history in the boxing realm. And we seen you trying to move with them, how sloppy you looked. Now it's like, yo, the next boxer he go at, gonna put his ass down, and that's what I want to see.
I don't think he lasts 3 rounds if he goes into a ring with a real boxer.
Because he was winded this shit. He was fucking dying out there.
Yeah. It was bad.
Like, he was dying out there. Like, bro, if he was fighting somebody that was really just like punching his ass, even if they not landing nothing, but just putting blows on his body, he would have died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfucker just punching him. I ain't even getting points for this. I'm just punching. He gonna die.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We gonna keep watching though, because I'm not off the train yet.
Yeah, you want to see him get knocked out.
I'm like, I want to see him fight another boxer.
He will. I just don't know who's next, but he will.
So, speaking, we got this fight. We got another great fight coming up, John. Your boy, John Bones Jones.
Your boy.
This weekend is fighting Kendall, or what's his name? Kendall Gang? I can't pronounce the nigga first name. Gang.
Gang.
Kendall.
No, that's the guy that beat Izzy. Cyril Gain.
Now, we've been talking about John Jones coming back. I think for the most part, we're under the belief that, cokehead John Jones is past his prime. But John feels as though he can beat anybody. John is a true believer in the artiste that is known as John Bones Jones. So, John, how do you see this fight going? Jones and Gaines this week.
I think it'll be a little rusty, but I just think John Jones is fighting at a heavier class, so it's a little different. But I still think John Jones will be the faster of the two. There's still gonna be some rust, but I just think John Jones is gonna. I think he got the win.
How you think it's going? It's going all the way, or it's knockout?
With heavyweight fights, it's that's where they fight now. It's heavyweight, right? John Jones moved up to heavyweight. So with those type of fights, John? You said what?
50-50?
Now I'm saying with those type of fights, usually heavyweight fights don't really be going down distance because they be packing some punches, they be packing some power. So those fights don't usually go to distance.
And Gang is again a fighter that can, he throw legs and he throw hands. Like he's not.
I think he's got a Muay Thai background too, so he's got that.
That
fucking tree trunk fucking legs.
John Jones is off his name and reputation and what he's did.
Yeah.
But he's been out for a long time, so it's not like no cakewalk. You know what I'm trying to say? I want to be surprised if John Jones.
John, you putting money on it? Are you gonna put money on it?
I see the odds on this.
Pull it up right now.
I'm looking at.
Maybe we could get John.
Feeling charitable.
Put John, maybe John to go in on us with Jones bet. If we all, that's only if we bet for Jones though, because John ain't gonna bet against him.
John Jones is minus 165.
I don't like the odds.
I don't like that
He's
either.
the favorite.
Still living off the past. I don't like that. I might put some money on games then.
Mm-hmm.
I think this fight might. I think John Jones gets it by decision.
I'm about to put game first round knockout.
No, let's just do knockout.
And what's the odds
on that? Plus 500.
Plus 500.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
I like those odds. I like that.
Are we getting crazy here, boys, or what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I'm good.
Y'all think about
betting. I don't bet on shit I don't know shit about. One thing I know about is that boy KD.
I don't know. Bigfoot KD lost me money in the past, so I don't know. Ed, I'll talk to you later about that one.
Don't talk about it.
I gotta think about it.
Yeah, if we get Decap on the line, he'll
let's see what
let's see what Cap thinks. Let's see what our MMA journalist thinks.
Yeah, we'll see what Cap feeling. If Cap going with it, if Cap can say I'm confident in that, then let's make it happen.
All right, cool.
All right. Also in boxing, Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition fight this weekend.
Did he?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Nobody cared.
What a
I'm not gonna lie at this point. Floyd Mayweather is just fighting. I don't even know who he fought. He's just fighting people.
He's just fighting to get bags, bro.
He's just fighting people. I don't even know who he be fighting. He can't knock it, but he's just fighting people.
I know who the guy was he was fighting. It was a white guy with tattoos. I've never seen this man in my life. But
I think it's like kind of like Jake Polish.
This nigga Floyd be fighting in people's basements for $20 million if you got the cash and shit.
It's like kind of like Jake Polish right there. It's like
hey, Floyd, we having a pool party. I'll fight you in my pool for $10 million if you come. Floyd, like, fuck it, come on.
Guy's name was Aaron Chalmers.
And what did he do for a living?
He's a mixed martial artist known and has appeared. Ready for this? Here we fucking go. Just like Tommy Fury, appeared on a reality show called Geordie Shore and X on the Beach, and he also competed in Bellator MMA. So he out here fighting celebrities, just like Jake. Just like Jake.
Because, buddy, you gotta have some money for.
I'm not gonna lie. Mayweather has had like freaking 5 fights since he fought. I feel like.
Bro, that nigga he has an exhibition fight every weekend. He's like
broke, bro.
No,
that's what I'm saying. I think he might be. I said that 2 weeks ago, and you all laughed at me.
He's like Uncle Magic. You can hire him.
No, I don't think he's broke. I think he runs out of money, and then he makes money, and then he's like, all right, I'm not broke again, and then he runs out of it.
Floyd is Uncle Magic. You hire him, and he come fight you.
Uncle honestly, Magic? How'd that song go?
Who's your favorite uncle?
Uncle Magic.
I think what he does is live above his means when it's just not necessary.
That's what I mean.
Right.
How much is he paying in child support?
He owns a lot of property, like in Manhattan. When I say property, I mean like skyscrapers.
Y'all can look at it that way, or we can look at it like, yo, they really paid him a lot of money to fight these random people. It's really a circus in the show. Like, oh, we get to watch Mayweather box here, $50 million.
And he does balloon animals in the intermission.
Yeah, he's really getting paid, like,
Nigga got cotton
what
candy.
adds to it, like all the people he's fighting, none of them is threats to actually beat him.
Yeah.
They're not threats to beat him. So it's like we're not watching them to beat Mayweather. It's just paying to watch Mayweather spar.
Yeah. You get cotton candy and popcorn, all that shit, man. It's a
spectacle, man. It's a spectacle. I'm about to Google how much Floyd made off this last fight.
Floyd's wife. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Floyd baby's mama sues for $20 million. So maybe that's where it's going. Mom is another article here. One of his daughter's mom is asking for $20K a month. I think that's where all his money's going, boys.
Yo, he just after the fight, he just hand over the check. All right, there you go. That'll give me another year. Another year stress free.
He also just agreed to, this is as of 2019, $10,000 a month of child support. So that's $30K in just child support.
How many kids Floyd got? I'm pretty sure he got a bunch of them motherfuckers.
He got a bunch of kids, yeah. Let's see. Damn, that sucks.
Look like a nigga with a lot of kids.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he adopted Devon Cromwell.
See, look, around the time he started chilling with 50, 50 came out with that song, like, have a baby, my bean, baby, be a millionaire.
Yeah.
And this nigga took it to heart. Meanwhile, Curtis only got 3 kids, or like 2 kids.
According to this article, Floyd's looking he's guaranteeing $10 million, but based on like pay-per-view sales, he's looking to earn $49 million from this fight. So that's a lot of money to fight somebody.
Yeah. And 30K that, let's see.
Look, man, shit, niggas can tell me, damn, if it go $500.
Let's be fair to him. Let's say he probably spends about $48 in child support a month.
Look, a nigga say, damn, I got $500 and
that's $500,000.
I'm going to fight. Nigga tell me I got $200 in stamps and Yankees tickets. I'm gonna go sell those Yankee tickets, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
I just said so. Hey, I can't knock the hustle.
Floyd can't knock the hustle, but God damn.
Can't knock the hustle, man. How old is Floyd? 58? Something like that?
40, 50? I thought it was like 47.
46.
He dyslexic, so he say 47 is really 74. You know,
I just looked at his age. He's 46.
Yeah, mid-40s.
I was just looking at the articles talking about like trying to find out how many he made for the fight. He's 46.
Yeah, but you dyslexic too, so you probably saying it wrong as well. But what else is going on?
Yeah.
What else
46.
Is going on
He is 46.
You dyslexic as well.
I know, but I have it right here to show you just in case.
Cav's the only one I trust right now. Cav, what did you see? In regards to his age.
Or 1979.
Cav.
Oh shit. Hold on a second.
I don't trust the rest of these idiots.
Hey, time out. Yo.
Floyd Mayweather. How old is Floyd Mayweather?
Oh, let me see. I think it said 46. I just assumed that shit was right.
All slow.
Yeah. Floyd just celebrated his birthday, February 24th. So happy birthday, Floyd. Happy birthday.
Hey, 46.
All right, Cav, it's real. All right, what else is going on in sports?
That's fucked up, yo. They got him listed on like Wiki as an American promoter, not even a professional boxer.
Bro,
he's not anymore. He's not
team.
Professionally boxing anymore.
Yeah,
Former professional boxer.
No more. That's what he does. The TNT Productions.
But it should say former professional.
It says it right here. Are you not seeing that on Wiki?
Nah.
American boxing promoter and former professional boxer. He currently owns a team in NASCAR Cup Series named the Money Team Racing. As a professional boxer from 1996 to 2017, retiring with an undefeated record. Yada 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 yada.
Nah,
I'm about to go update that wiki. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can go in there and update. I'm about to go remix that shit real quick. I'm gonna go remix this wiki page real quick. Like low key, this is Muhammad Ali's illegitimate son and shit. But anything else in sports? You know, XFL.
If you're listening to this episode today, the NFL Combine started.
XFL
So,
this week?
oh yeah, no, I didn't watch that shit. Come on.
I watched the first week. I didn't watch it this week, unfortunately.
Nah, man, it's crazy. Whatever. The allure is gone. AJ McCarron's resurfacing his career. They're calling somebody. They're calling somebody the Aaron Rodgers of the XFL. I forget his name. Fuck. Who are they calling that? What are they calling that?
Yo, when my nigga Johnny Manziel at though?
He's in the fan controlled football league.
I was sure that he was gonna be in the XFL.
Bro, he don't even need to do none of that. He's caked up, bro. His family got money.
He got a pretty good podcast too, though, where he just get high and talk sports.
Brandon Silvers is currently the Aaron Rodgers of the XFL. Former Jet, by the way. That doesn't make me feel good.
Shit.
Jesus.
Oh my
speaking of Aaron Rodgers, he's out of his sabbatical where he was in like a dark room in a dark cave and shut off and came out 2 days earlier. So hopefully decision coming soon. NFL Combine starting Thursday. No one cares about that. And the Florida quarterback is on his rise. That's the guy that everybody's saying. Don't know his name right now.
Right?
That's his name. Thank you, John.
Bill Roethlisberger. He was taking shots at Bill Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger. He took shots at him. I didn't hear that. No.
Yeah. He be on the Pat McAfee shit.
You talking about Aaron Rodgers? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the rookie. I was like, God damn.
No, Aaron Rodgers was.
Young bull out here.
Raping Man Island and shit. He talking
about the Harvey Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein.
And he was like, yo, there's a whole list of there's NFL players that's on the list, including.
Yes, I did hear that. I did hear that.
You guys' favorite QB?
Yes, I did hear that. Shout out Aaron. This is gonna be my quarterback soon, so I'd appreciate not any Aaron Rodgers slander until he sets me until he ruins me.
Our quarterback. You heard Drew.
Our quarterback, bitch.
What about your quarterback?
That nigga's retarded. Yeah, nigga signed that nigga.
What about your quarterback, Drew?
Yeah, what about your quarterback, Drew?
I don't know if Lamar's gonna be there, so I'm just.
So you done with the Ravens? He like, I'm out.
So you're not gonna be a Ravens fan?
No, I'm gonna be a Ravens fan. I was a Ravens fan when Joe Flacco was on that, so
that nigga said, I'm gone. Lamar gone, I'm gone.
I was a Ravens fan before Lamar got there, so fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
You got it, Drew.
He did it again.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Drew be doing his own ad-lib.
Free agency should be kicking off. What?
Yes, that's right. I can't wait. Next couple of weeks, free agency is going to be. Actually, no, March 14th, I believe, is when you can legally tamper. So unfortunately, it goes combine, legally tampered, free agency, and then of course the
OSA Combine 2 coming soon.
Woo! Can't wait, man. Gotta beat my 40 time from last year, man.
What was your 40 time from last year?
My 40 time. I got it in my phone. Give me a second.
And Ed will be present this time.
I will be there this time. Correct.
Working, running, active. Yeah. Not on the camera, not.
I might throw up.
That's fine. That makes for great quality.
My best 40 time was 6.47.
That's awesome, dude.
6.47.
Well, I did a 4 flat, right?
You
ran a 4.40.
You ran a 6.60.
You fucking up, John. Why you fucking up my time? I could have sworn I had like.
Kev, what was yours?
I got under 6, but I was only like 5'8", 5'9", or some shit.
What was that?
Fucking 10.
Drew had the worst time.
Like, I don't remember my exact shit. We'd have to go back to that. But I know
Drew, your
Wall.
best
Not
time.
Well,
even
you ran
about
like
5'7".
fucking Naruto too,
Drew's
so that
best
also didn't
time.
help.
Drew's best time was a 6.9.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Cav's best time was a 6.18.
Oh, lit.
Because Cav did it twice, Decap did it twice, Drew did it twice, Dev only did it once. We all did it twice except Dev.
Because I was
I'm
happy.
gonna get under that 6.
I was good. Because I knew my time was better than Drew, so I ain't had nothing else to prove.
Yeah, and plus you was cramping, so that's why you didn't want to run again.
Nigga, Drew really thought he ran like a
Drew's first 40 was a
4.2.
bad 40.
No, right, because his only did like 20 yards, right?
How is y'all fucking up the measurement my fault?
No, I wasn't even talking about that, Drew.
No, but
the issue
laughing at y'all fucked up.
Nigga,
I'm talking about
and
that.
Y'all want
the issue is
Drew, your first
your
40
dumbass.
7.2.
No, your dumbass did not know how to measure a 40.
Nigga, when they finished, you was like, yeah, fuck out of here. Like, yo, as soon as
Your
you
dumbass
ran it,
did not know how to measure a 40. That's what y'all dumbass did.
as soon as you ran it, you should have been like, oh, that wasn't right. But you like, yeah. Like, nigga, you're not Tariq Hill.
That was so funny because he was like,
dumb hype. He was dumb hype.
Nigga, how is that on me because y'all did not measure the shit right?
So
how is that on me?
Point. It has nothing to do with us measuring it right. It has everything.
Yes, it has something to do with y'all measuring right. Y'all dumbasses did not measure it right.
So instantly, as soon as we saw his time, everybody was like, something's not right.
Yes, y'all niggas did not measure right.
Niggas looking around like,
boy, Drew's unofficial was like a 3-point something. Like nobody was that. That was the issue. But I wasn't even talking about that one, Drew. I was literally talking about when we got it right. Your first 40 was a 7.22.
And the nigga said, he said to me, he said, I know he ain't beat me and shit like that.
Drew, you beat your 40 time when you did it again. And you had 2 attempts.
Yeah, that nigga said, yeah.
It's just like we're gonna have a whole bunch of people trying to beat their previous 40 times and beat other people 40 times.
Everybody was like, nah, something's not right.
Okay. Because y'all did wrong.
Okay, so we gonna do it again. OSA 2. Drew, you go out your 40.
Something's not right because we did it wrong. Like, no.
Everybody's gonna get the opportunity to beat their 40. We'll get Ed's 40, and we'll add new skill challenges to our OSA 2. Anything else in the open run?
No, I think that's everything.
That's everything in the open run. All right. We're going to discuss something. It's called the ones. It's not really a game. It's just a discussion. So in sports, especially in football, you see a lot of the ones, like you see these YouTubers that have like the DB and the running back, and it's called the ones, where you have 1-on-1, people line up, play against each other. That's the ones. As simple as that, right? So we're going to do a version of the ones, but not strictly football, but matchups in sports that never happened, but we'll discuss things that we wanted to see, or dope matchups that could have possibly in a fantasy world you would have liked to have seen. We'll do that as well. But I also have a few fantasy matchups of what if this person played against this person? How do you think the outcome would have been? All right. So we'll go through a few of the ones, and then you guys can also brainstorm and throw out dope matchups that you think over the history of sports that would have been dope to see.
LeBron versus Kobe in the NBA Finals.
So that's a great one. Prime Kobe in the finals against a prime LeBron James in the finals. How do we think that outcome will go? We're going to start right there, Drew. We got the Cleveland, right? You want to go Cleveland?
Cleveland LeBron? First Cleveland LeBron?
Go Miami. Where you want to go, Drew? I'm going to let you lead this. You threw it out there, I'm going to let you lead.
I know what he's going to pick.
I mean, prime LeBron was in Miami, but
okay, so boom, we're gonna go that Miami Big Three versus the Kobe post Shaq, the Paul Gasol. That Kobe team, who wins?
Kind of like 09 team or 9-10 team. You talking about?
Basically, now it'll be the 10-11 team.
It'll be
10-11, yeah.
It'll be a 10-11 Lakers.
When they got there.
Well, technically, if we're picking like,
well, they won 10. But if you're picking prime Kobe,
are we picking what? Are we picking when Kobe went to the finals and LeBron was thing?
So again, we talking championship team. So you got the Miami championship team versus the Kobe championship team. Who would win in a 7-game series?
Well, that's not fair.
So you can pick any Kobe championship team then.
So that's why
I don't want to pick the 2010 Kobe team.
Shaq.
That's why I don't want. How come LeBron gets to have fucking Wade and Bosh and fucking?
Well, that's what he won. That's when he won his championship.
Yeah, but he also won one with fucking Shaq. He won 2 with Shaq.
Again, prime Kobe. Yeah, he won with Shaq, but that wasn't Kobe.
That wasn't
Kobe. Yeah, you're right.
That wasn't this. I'm talking prime Kobe. That team, those teams, who would win a 7-game series? Drew, who you got? Who you going with, Miami, or you going with that Lakers team?
Oh, Miami, bro. Miami and
saying that so happy.
Nah, it's Miami and 7. It's gonna be a 7-game series, bro. We go all the way. All the way to 7.
Miami and 7. John, how you got it going? No bias. Drew was kind of biased, but
big time bias.
I'm actually.
How was it big time bias? Okay, cool.
You had a shit-eating grin on your face.
Yeah, no thought into it. It was just.
You were like,
I'm gonna pick the 2010 team because the 2010 team had my man's formerly known as Ron Artest, and he had Metta World Peace.
Right.
So he can help with the defensive duties that way. Kobe's gonna guard obviously the better player, but we had someone else that could help with the guarding duty.
That Celtic Laker finals was so fire. I like that final.
Still got my guy LO.
The dope ass finals.
We got my guy Powell, got Bynum, got 2.
Bynum was there, yeah.
And Bynum low key was good, man.
He was, so he got injured. So we got a 2 7-footers.
Another guy.
We got my man. I'm gonna go with my team. I don't know how far the series is gonna go. I'm gonna ride with my team. I'm just gonna ride with my team.
Lakers and what?
Lakers and what? If I had to pick, in my great fantasy eyes, it will be an all-out war. It'll be a 7-game series, and comes down to that clutch shot. That would be the perfect viewing of this matchup to me.
So let's do that, John.
So I'm breaking it down. I'm saying that would be how I would enjoy the matchup. A 7-game series, and then coming down to that last shot.
In LA or in Miami?
It would be cool in LA, but the way Kobe thing, I think it'll be better in Miami because it's just like shot goes in and cries the crowd. So I think that would be a little more fire.
And you know what's crazy? John, me and you both having 2K. We can sim this.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. We could.
We can sim this right on 2K and get not a definite answer, but
close.
We can play with it a little bit and see what it could potentially look like. Kev, how would you have a series going between that Lakers team versus Miami?
I got Kobe winning regardless.
Regardless. How many games?
6.
Lakers in 6. Ed?
So this would be the Miami Heat team that just came off of the loss to the Mavericks.
Correct?
Yeah,
correct. So they've already got that, oh man, oh boy, oh no. You know what I mean? Oh, we lost,
Right.
Now if you ran into the buzzsaw that was that team. Now listen, 2010, John, you can remember this. I watched every game of that finals. Mostly because John was a Laker fan, and our John's former roommate Perry was a Boston fan, and we play that up. And I didn't really follow basketball like that. I didn't care about it, but I fell in love with that team, and it was awesome to watch Boston lose. So I think they win it in LA. Lakers in 6.
I too have the Lakers winning that series. Just thinking about that roster again, with Andrew Bynum, having Low, having Pa, like, and then having just like ain't Derek Fisher on that team too?
Derek Fisher was still there, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, they got a lot of two-way players on that Lakers team. And Derek Fisher, big shot. Like, so it's like, I like that Lakers team in 6. I think Lakers team will beat that Miami team in 6. Although no slight to Miami, they beat San Antonio that year. Didn't they beat San Antonio that year?
For the first,
it was the first was OKC.
First one was OKC, second one was San Antonio.
So yeah, compared to the OKC team, that Lakers team, I think is light years better than that OKC team. And so
you mean Boston's light years better than that OKC team?
Even that.
Even
both.
Yeah.
But Drew, what Dev is saying is that if that Laker team was there instead of OKC.
Yeah, in the finals.
Yeah, in the finals.
Okay, yeah.
In the finals.
And you got
Lakers, OKC that team don't compare to that Lakers team. So if in the finals that Lakers team going against Miami, I think it'd be smoke. But so yeah, I go with that Lakers team. But another legendary, we're gonna go boxing. 101. This been debated before, but you got a prime Muhammad Ali versus a prime Mike Tyson. Who y'all got?
Muhammad Ali.
Listen, Ali's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, all around.
You know, I'm still picking Tyson. But
right. So
I'm still picking Tyson.
That's the thing is Tyson would go. I think Tyson would want to fucking kill Ali, and I think Ali could kind of like dice him up or size him up, take his shots where he needs to. But listen, all Tyson needs to do is connect with one.
I've heard it plenty of times from Tyson's mouth. He feels like he can't even stand in the same ring as Muhammad Ali.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, I think Ali would just dance around.
He's such a big fan of him. So, like, he tells, like, he personally has said, like, I can never, but we're just taking the skills that we seen him at his peak that he has and what he was capable of. It would be an amazing fight to see.
Yo,
I'm just saying, it takes one.
They had the picture of Tyson at 13 and Ali at 13, where Tyson looked 28 and Ali looks like a child.
I'll find that.
See that
pretty funny. No, I'll find it.
It's like Ali at 12, Tyson at 13. Tyson looking like a grown ass man, big ass muscles and shit. Like he got the Scott Steiner muscles and shit. And Ali's looking like a child. Like,
oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, I see it.
Listen, Ali is the GOAT, so
he looks like a boy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Y'all sleep, bro. Y'all sleeping.
Tyson looking like a grown ass man.
Yeah, I see it now. That's crazy.
But again, this is one of those things. Like Tyson had a great early career. His prime is again full of him knocking niggas out in 30 seconds and shit. Wasn't like people losing money. Ali again, one of the greatest.
Who lost money? My dad climbed that pole, man. We got that Scientific Atlanta box. We had free pay-per-view. Y'all dumbasses lost money.
So yeah, niggas paying all this money for pay-per-views and shit over in 5 minutes and shit. So Ali being one of the greatest showmen in boxing and just one of the greatest.
Yeah, I do remember that shit.
Just some of the greatest footwork, just defense. He had everything and shit. But
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he would give him a lesson in there. But again, if Tyson caught him once,
but look,
it might break a rib.
That same token, as great as a knockout artist Tyson was, Tyson also had a great defense as well. He had good defense. He had speed and he had the power. So it's like that's why Tyson is so talked about. It's also the persona and everything else that came with it. But it's when you looked at Tyson at his peak, No heavyweight was moving as fast as him, and with that capable of a power punch,
His
really put
children.
someone to sleep.
Oh,
No
Tyson
one had that deadly combination.
Can you imagine the promo between Ali and Tyson?
Oh, it would have been amazing.
Holy
It would have been
shit.
amazing. They would have built the shit out that fight.
They would have had to fight.
Sure.
They couldn't even do Thriller in Manila. It had to be the Escape in Space or some shit. Like they had to leave planet Earth in order for that fight to happen and shit. Like
them two would definitely build
have
that
to leave
fight.
planet Earth.
where like it couldn't happen in no island or fucking third world
Niggas
country.
will have to go to Marshall Mountain.
They gotta go somewhere.
Moron Martin. Moron Martin.
Mountain.
He said Marshawn.
He said Marshawn.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Marshawn Mountain is a
Marshawn Mountain sound lit.
Marshawn Mountain is a pound of weed just in front of his crib and shit.
Yeah, nigga eating Skittles, commentating and shit.
Word. Also, I saw this on social media the other day. John, I wanted your take on it because Jason Tatum is having a great career, having a great year, MVP level. But they were doing the ones, and they said prime Jason Tatum today will cook prime Carmelo Anthony. What you think, John?
You said, huh?
See, they're going crazy. Tatum is that guy, but prime
Who said that?
Prime Melo? That's a cool
Tatum said that himself?
Huh?
That's a cool conversation.
Tatum said that himself?
No, he didn't say on social media.
Oh.
Yeah. So quick before we jump into this conversation, I was the only outlier in that last one.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You are.
I just wanted to know because I didn't hear nobody else's answer, so
nobody. Everybody understood already. You know?
Everybody.
Yeah, I think Tyson is one of the scariest fighters ever, but I think Ali pit-pat his ass to death. Pit-pat.
Well, also remember one thing. With all that, Ali did take a lot of hits, so you can combination how many hits could he?
Yeah, you seen the end? That's fucked up, John. Why you gonna say that, man?
Bro,
we all seen the end.
I'm not talking about that thing. I'm talking about his actual career. He took a lot of hits in the boxing.
He was listening to G-Dep special delivery afterward. I think y'all going.
This nigga Dev just went too hard.
I was thinking the actual truth of what actually took place in the boxing ring. He took a lot of
ain't no way you could take this. Ain't shit funny.
Ain't no way you can keep this take on this motherfucking pod. That's going crazy.
Now let's get it.
But Jason Tatum, prime today versus prime Carmelo Anthony. How y'all got
Absolutely not. You know where I stand on that.
I'm gonna go prime Melo.
Drew, how you got it?
Keep in mind, we're talking about one of the best scorers of all time. One of the best.
I said prime Melo.
Hell yeah.
New York bias. Is it a New York bias? You know, everybody love.
It's not a New York bias.
But Ed and Kevin might be.
It's not a New York bias.
Kev,
help me out here. It's not a New York bias. It's a fuck Boston bias.
This nigga Kev just tipped his hat. Like,
but also a part of it is, you know.
No, because I fucked with Melo when he was on the Nuggets. Like hard.
Nah, Melo.
Prime Melo arguably was Nuggets Melo.
Melo.
Like 2 good years with us.
Melo in his prime, man. Melo was
a great
player, man.
Who plays better defense?
Want a ring like?
Melo don't play defense.
I might give that to Tatum.
Yeah, Melo don't play defense. Let's be real.
And that's what they feel like. Although they're both great scorers, Melo might be the better scorer, but Tatum
Melo don't play defense.
Great player, and so he'll play defense where Melo won't.
But we're talking about
something.
prime Melo, man.
Something. That's
prime Melo. We talking Melo with the braids. Talking Melo with the braids.
Yeah, Melo with the braids. Yeah, Melo different.
Melo with the braids.
Powder blue Melo.
Melo with the braids.
Them Denver Nuggets team, they ain't go nowhere in them playoffs, bro.
They went to the Western Finals.
Braids.
Yeah, in the ninth year of his career.
Nah, you know what happened?
Melo with the braids.
Keep doing it. Go that way.
There's a big obstacle in front of Melo's way.
Can somebody just watch, Kev?
Melo with the
Billups. Until he got Billups.
Yeah, but they had, unfortunately for Melo, he had one big obstacle.
What was the big obstacle?
Bro, we was just talking about it in the first fantasy matchup. Kobe was
Kobe,
yeah. In the West.
Mamba, period. Mamba.
The Lakers eliminated the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals.
Facts.
And then also eliminated the Nuggets in the
first
round of the playoffs in another year. That's what I'm saying. His obstacle, he couldn't. The West was crazy. It was a wild, wild West, man.
I mean, I definitely got Melo
with the braids.
Melo with the braids. Even Melo with the fade, like Melo with the fade, still did his thing. And
no, he's still good, but
when
you think of prime Melo, that's the Melo you think about.
Yeah, Melo definitely with the braids. I also want to jump in football now. We have the Jets fan.
Wait, tell me, you want to talk football for a second? I'm really pissed off with what happened today. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
What happened?
I don't like ESPN telling us unnecessary shit.
Such as?
Well, hey, guess what? Welcome to ESPN.
Listen, unnecessary shit such as the Commanders have let go Carson Wentz to free up $28 million. A simple notification that said Commanders freed up $28 million would have sufficed. Like, niggas knew they was cutting Wentz.
Damn.
I don't like them telling unnecessary shit.
It's a roster move.
Wentz is a name, so Wentz is still a name in the football
world. Unnecessary. Niggas knew that was happening already.
But it still has to be mentioned, bro. You
gotta say who we're cutting though.
Like, Kev's just taking shots. He's doing his thing. Let him do his thing. Let him take his take. That's his take.
Niggas should have said Commanders released quarterback to free up $28 million. Commanders freed up $28 million. Like something like that.
Kev saying Commanders just lost 187 pounds and freed up $28 million.
Yeah, like tell me some shit that I don't know already.
Asterisk, we cut Carson Wentz.
This is time
wait, do we?
This is time of year that football fans is like hyped to see moves. Like
speaking of the Commanders, can we talk about the enemy?
I'm pretty sure there's some Commander fans that's actually happy that he's not on the team no more.
I agree.
Yeah, and they probably knew he was gonna be cut regardless too.
Yeah, and that news confirmed it for them. That's going crazy.
Yeah, you brought Eric the enemy.
Offensive coordinator of the Commanders. I don't know if that happened.
Nah, it happened.
It happened last week.
We break after we filmed.
Oh, okay. So yeah, shout out Eric. Yeah, here this whole time I thought he was tanking these head coaching jobs to ultimately be Patrick Mahomes' head coach when Andy's finally like I'm done. So it's a weird move for him, but maybe we'll see.
It's kind of weird, but unfortunately, no one thinks he's actually doing anything. Everyone is giving the credit to Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid. Yeah. Even though he's a good offensive coordinator.
Let him fuck around and make Sam Howell or fucking Taylor Heineke MVP.
He has been a good part of what they've been doing on offense. All the credit's going to Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes. So he has to go branch out somewhere.
So we're all Commanders fans this year?
No.
For Eric the enemy. Well, no, we room for the enemy.
I wish him the best.
We want him to get a good job.
I wish him the best because he's a brother.
That's what I mean.
But he's in such a... I just feel racism from that team. I just get like...
Yeah, true. Well, they're selling. Supposedly Bezos is buying it. I don't think that helps.
Yeah, that don't help either.
I don't think that helps. I thought about it as I said it, and the words that came out already.
It just feels yucky. The move feels yucky, but I'm wishing...
It just seems funny. Bezos behind the football team is obviously he's doing it for business purposes, but it's like a team wants to also an owner that's going to be engaged and really try.
Can you imagine an Amazon order like at your seat? Be like, damn, I forgot my jersey. Ooh.
I mean, that's how you go.
Amazon Stadium. There it is.
Word. You place your. That's
what I'm saying. Bezos is saying the dollar signs and all the bags he's gonna get. Yeah. That's what he sees.
That's kind of fire.
Might as well change the name right there when he owns the team.
Like, oh shit, Stadium. Yo, it's colder than I thought it was. Fucking boop boop. Yeah, shit, hand warmers, gloves, hat.
Yeah, you order your food and shit, Prime and shit. They bring it to you.
Hell yeah. Season ticket holders get free Prime memberships. Yo, Jeff, holla at me, son. I got you, dog.
That's kind of fire.
It definitely might be Amazon Stadium if he gets the team. Amazon
100%. Yeah. I mean, There's no question.
It's still contracted to whoever got the rights. Is when that contract is eventually up, then they can do that. Unless they outright buy whoever has it right. What's the name of the stadium right now?
FedEx, I thought, but FedEx pulled out after the whole, after the whole.
It still has to be called something though.
It's the Epstein
Commander Stadium.
Epstein Stadium.
Yeah, no, it's still FedEx Field. It's still FedEx Field.
The Epstein Empire. But speaking football, the ones we got Jetta, Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Lined up against.
I don't like what you're doing.
Revis Island.
Oh, nah.
Revis, bro. Revis cooking niggas.
Joking? Are you joking?
Good shit, Dev. Good shit,
Are
Dev.
you joking?
I was like, yeah, I like this. Then he heard the name.
Hold on.
I'm not responding until I hear Ed's answer.
Hold on. No. So please, somebody else go.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
I think
because we're talking prime Revis. I'm talking. I pulled my hamstring Revis on that catch.
Yo,
talking
excuses.
We're not talking that. We're not talking that Revis. We're talking prime Revis.
We're talking prime Revis. That was still
Revis Island Revis.
Prime.
He was still Revis Island.
No, I'm talking about that 1 year. I'm trying to pull up the graphic. Give me a second.
We talking.
Revis had a couple of years where he was.
The 2009 season, he held Andre Johnson to 4 receptions on 37 yards. Randy Moss to 4 receptions to 24 yards. Marquise Colson for 2 receptions for 33 yards. Terrell Owens for 3 receptions, only 13 yards. Steve Smith, 1 reception, 5 yards. Roddy White, 2 receptions, 16 yards. Reggie Wayne, ever heard of him? 3 receptions, 33 yards.
5 people you
Chad
named was at the end of their career.
I'm just saying that's prime Revis Island.
No, it was 2009.
Ain't nobody have more than 5 receptions on him.
Nah,
Ain't nobody have more than 5 receptions on him. So Jetta can have 5 receptions.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne was young.
2009, bro.
Like maybe
5 receptions.
7 years ago.
And Andre Johnson was in the prime of his career. What are you talking about?
Who did you name after that?
In 2009, I said Andre Johnson.
2009, Matt Early. Kev.
Steve Smith was in the prime of his career. Ocho Cinco was in the prime of his career, and he caught nothing.
Now Randy was good for like another year or two.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
Randy was good for another year or two and still got that one shit over Jerellz. I wouldn't even.
That was in 2011 though.
But with this one is what rules are we playing? Because the rules has shifted. It's not the same rule.
Okay.
Like when Revis is playing, rules is just a tad.
Revis is cooking them. We're not doing this.
No.
I'm not having that conversation.
I understand that. I got Revis in this matchup. I'm just saying.
Justin Jefferson will have 4 catches for 40 yards, so he'll have the most.
Beneficial to the offense now than it was in 2009.
Yeah, it's fine. 4 receptions, 40 yards.
Even if we were playing in today's rules, who do you got?
I got Revis.
I'm speaking solely on the ones. You line up against me. Who gon' cook? I think
Revis gets the best of Justin Jefferson.
Revis also gets a pick because you got to consider who's throwing Jetta the ball. Fucking Kirk, bitch ass cousin.
QB ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he throwing him the fucking ball though.
It's lining up. It's a catchable ball.
Cookies is what it is. Cookies.
Kev, who you got?
Cookies. Snatching them shits. And then doing this shit down all the way to the end zone. All that shit. Fuck out of here with you.
Jefferson.
Kevin Jefferson.
Kevin's just saying that just to hate, yo. He don't mean that.
He
don't mean that.
I honestly.
You don't mean that.
I got Jettas as well.
I got one. Hold on, time out. I got one.
This is not your game. Move on, man.
I got one.
I got Jettas.
No, Drew recommended one, so Ed could say one.
Yeah, word. Drew got one.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I just gotta think of. I gotta think of.
I got one. Drew versus Devin. And Drew's the receiver. Devin's the cornerback. Who's winning?
We did that already. Go back to OSA Combine.
Oh, shit, we got a rematch brewing up, man. We got a rematch brewing up.
One catch that whole day.
Drew.
Rematch that shit.
He said after he saw you couldn't take a press on the line against me, he knew
y'all forgot Drew pushed Kev and ripped my
He got ripped his whole shirt, yeah.
Yeah, Kev tried to jam Drew at the line. Drew wasn't going for it.
Drew jammed him back.
Yeah, penalty on the receiving team.
You're the receiver and you jam in the corner and shit.
10-yard penalty.
Well, that was
First
I don't know
down.
what the rules it is on the offense, but I was within 5 yards when they.
It wasn't with
Hell no.
it was a legal jam.
Nigga, this
I
one
think offensive players get
within
the
5
pass to
yards.
do that.
It was within 5 yards. It was legal jam. Legal.
Who's your running back on that play? What are you jamming for?
All right.
Nigga Drew don't cut his nails neither too, so he got long. He be scratching shit up.
You know, it's legal OPI, man. He pushes them off to get open and try to get that wide open pass.
All right, Trent, Kevin, Justin Tuck versus Trent Williams, prime.
Honestly,
Trent gonna cook him.
Honestly, Trent.
Just making sure your bias doesn't show. Just checking.
Yeah, honestly,
because it did last round.
Nah, if you said like Strahan versus Trent, I'm gonna take Strahan because
that's a good matchup though. That's
like.
Yeah. No, but Kev loved him some Justin Tuck. That's why
Justin Tuck was really good though.
I fuck with Justin Tuck.
Justin Tuck was really good.
Right, that used to be a sack dance. He used to do a
I don't even know why you said it like that. Like you acting like him and Trent Williams didn't meet up.
They definitely did. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I guess my time. Yeah, but Trent was young and Justin was
I'm talking about prime Trent though.
Yeah, we're talking about prime Trent. Trent was young. Because Justin only had like 2 years with Trent.
Let's see. Trent Williams. Trent Williams is 34.
All right. What about Strahan and Lane Johnson? Prime.
I want Strahan.
Who the fuck
Kev?
is Johnson?
He's the Eagles. I mean, he's just been a brick wall since he's gotten the league.
Yeah,
I mean, nobody gets past him. Literally, no one gets past him.
2010.
Okay, I got a better one. Prime Aaron Donald versus the prime Nick Mango.
Ooh, yeah. Donald's winning that. I mean, listen, Mango.
Yeah,
but like it's you know what it is. If he was a big boy, if Aaron Donald was a big boy, like just a big fat D tackle, I think I think Mango eats him up.
Yeah,
but the fact that he's so
Donald
tiny and little,
like 290.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Athletic.
He'll crawl on Mango's back.
Fucking
some, like,
muscles on
spider
top
shit.
of muscles. Like,
how about you got him meeting at the line? Adrian Peterson versus Aaron Donald.
I mean, AP's running him over. I think AP's running him over. I don't know, man. I think he's running him over.
Shit, he might.
I don't know.
He might juke the shit out of him.
That's what I mean too. Yeah, I don't know.
The shit out of him.
Yeah, I think Aaron Donald.
That's a mismatch.
I think he loses that. Yeah, big time.
Because you got to think about Aaron Donald's trying to shed a block. Maybe he sheds one and he gets in the backfield. Maybe he's like an advantage for like that play.
Aaron Donald,
that shit's not happening again.
Aaron Donald meets AP in the backfield.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's cleaning him. I think AP's cleaning him.
The first time, Donald's gonna win, but AP's not letting that shit happen again like that.
Yeah, I think it's
not happening. AP's
back there.
Anticipation is not letting that mistake happen.
And then he's gone. He's just gone.
AP's anticipation is not letting that meet in the backfield shit happen again. AP's gonna tell his center, tell his left or right tackle, like, yo, you're getting your ass bust. Do the best you can, but I'm expecting him to cook you, and I got something for him.
Right. Now, what about
AP's the same type of runner as like what's this nigga's name that played for the Cowboys? DeMarcus something.
DeMarcus Murray.
Yeah, like
DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray. I was like,
he needs a full head of steam.
Where?
Yeah.
He needs a full head of steam, but AP is a better athletic back if this nigga Donald gets in the backfield a second time.
Yeah.
Not winning.
It's not happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talking Oklahoma drills?
Niggas
AP's
not
winning all of them.
Yeah.
He probably wins 9 out of 10. Which
okay, Oklahoma drill. Derrick Henry, Ray Lewis.
Oh
Ray
man.
Lewis. Because this nigga, Derrick Henry is another back that plays the same as AP.
Yeah, he needs a head of steam.
This nigga plays, and he needs the 5 yards behind the line to get a full head of steam. He's not as athletic as AP, and your boy Ray is a read-only like middle linebacker. Like he does his job better than anybody else. So if he's in the backfield meeting you, you're getting clean, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Has a tackle ever broken the sound barrier? Because I think that's exactly what would happen.
Nigga,
that'll be that like Goku Vegeta shit. Like them niggas
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure Ray Lewis has gotten trucked before, but I feel like that's been
trucked by Eddie George before.
Select few people.
Eddie George, he was that guy.
Let's say he gets trucked. Still, right, by Derrick Henry.
That's the only time I've seen Ray Lewis get hit.
Yeah, I still
Eddie George.
Derrick Henry I don't think Derrick Henry hitting Ray Lewis with that stiff arm like he been.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, if Ray meets this nigga in the backfield and still gets trucked, it's a 2-yard loss for the Titans, nigga. It's still a 2-yard loss.
Drew, you got any take on your favorite player that made you a Ravens fan?
I said Ray Lewis already.
Saquon
That's it. You ain't got
Pat Willis.
You said what?
Saquon versus Pat Willis.
Pat Willis is fucking cleaning him. Pat Willis is cleaning him. He was like Ray in that same like nah.
Pat Willis is supposed
to. I think the only thing is that Saquon's a little bit more elusive, and he could probably like leap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The difference is he's more elusive.
Yeah, he's more athletic.
As opposed to me being biased and saying, "Oh, he could leap this nigga Pat Willis." That's not happening. I'm talking about it's literally gonna come down to whose pads are lower.
Right. That's what I mean. Like if we're doing it,
we're talking like you got 5 yards like left to right.
If we do it 10 times, I think Pat Willis wins 7.
It will be it will all determine on who passes lower. I don't think Saquon can hit with Pat Willis. He would have to juke him.
No, you can't hit. But, he has to.
No, listen, bro. We're talking about you're set up 5 yards apart, and there's only 5 yards width to work with. These niggas are big as fuck. Like it just is gonna come down to pad level.
Let's give them 5 and 10. Let's give them a little bit more space.
Let's assume they're getting up at the same time, exploding off the ball. It's gonna come to pad level. That's a hard one to call.
Yeah, I think if by that argument, then Pat wins 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think Pat will win, but like it's gonna come down to pad level.
Basketball, KG versus Giannis in the ones.
KG's an animal though, like a real animal.
So is Giannis.
Ain't nobody like that anymore though. Yeah, but KG, I think KG when it comes to like scrapping, like really getting dirty for points, KG's beating him every time.
Giannis in this generation.
But when Giannis pulls up, I mean KG's gonna be like, God damn. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's tough. I don't like that. John, you go first.
I think prime. I think KG's winning the battle, like shit talking and everything too.
Yeah, talking about
really put him over the edge to win that battle.
And I think
it'll be an amazing sight to see, man. Prime KG versus prime Giannis.
I think KG has more moves. He got more like
he got more than Giannis.
He's got more in his arsenal.
Yeah, he got more shit in his arsenal than Giannis. Giannis just a freak athlete and fucking long as shit. He's strong as shit, and I don't think KG can stop him. But I think KG will do enough to like fuck him up. Like
because he's crazy. He's a psychopath.
Whereas he'll have Giannis come out. KG can step out and then go in and.
Nah, that's a fact. My man's gonna catch the ball in the paint, come here and do one of these like
with the OD spin move, old school. Like,
Yeah.
So I got KG.
Yeah, KG.
I fuck with Giannis, but I got KG. Drew, who you got?
That would be awesome, though. It'd be a great matchup.
Drew, who you got?
I gotta say KG. KG. Yeah.
And
Are you gonna eat that? Drew?
Dude, don't even go there. Travis Kelce, Ed Reed. Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
You got the ball hawk.
So what you
and the
saying?
ball magnet.
What you saying?
Are we saying like catch?
Oh wait,
like
so kind of because what Dev's saying, like you could tell he's winging what he's saying because Ed's not gonna be where Travis is all the time. Like that's just not the position
of course not.
that Ed's playing.
Right.
Yeah, but we're just trying to say like this is an open drill.
Ed's playing strong, which really I think strong safety should be called free safety, but whatever, that's not the point. Strong safety gets that freedom and they're watching the quarterback. Like, Ed could close the space if he reads the play out the gate, like, oh, this should go into Travis. But Travis is coming out and playing too many different disguises where like Ed's not gonna be the primary person that's closing in, maybe the second person.
Right.
So I don't think that's a fair whatever.
He's just saying straight up one-on-one, like you're the quarterback, Kev. Like
no,
and it's just they're matching up against
Ed because if I'm the quarterback, nigga, I'm not throwing the ball in.
All right, now you Patrick Mahomes.
Ask coach to take me out the game.
Yeah.
That's gonna take me out the game.
Yo, somebody else gotta throw this motherfucker.
Yeah, how much? I guess that's a good question. Is Ed Reed and Kelce lined up together, or is Ed playing off ball,
nigga,
and kind of chasing this nigga down? Because again, if it's
Ed is never gonna line up directly over Kelce because
no, of course not.
With that,
but I'm just saying for the sake of the argument.
Even in the best 2000 defense, nigga needs somebody over the top, and that's Ed's job.
I agree, but I'm saying for the sake of this argument.
Even in just this 11 on 11 full defense, fucking Travis Kelce does want to hit slants across the field. He get past the corner.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm asking.
Ed gonna be able to stop Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ed's stopping him every time. Ed's stopping him every time. Kelce's not getting past that.
If there is a play,
if it's a jump ball, Ed's coming down with it.
If there's a play,
jump ball, you think Travis? If Ed and Travis Kelce go up,
perfect example.
Ed's coming down
right?
with it.
Perfect example, right? You know that
I don't think
that Kittle caught in that game
against Travis Kelce.
You know the pass that Kittle caught in that game across the middle where he bobbled it and eventually caught it?
Oh, and then sucked it in? Yeah.
Who you talking about?
Nigga Kelce
talking about Kittle.
Son.
Yeah, you talking about Kittle.
I'm saying like the play and what was the
the Eagles game. Oh no, it was the Cowboys game.
It's the Cowboys game.
It was the Cowboys game.
Where Kittle caught like a crazy pass.
He bobbled and then sucked it in.
Yeah.
By the time he caught it, he was already in the secondary. If that was Kelce, like he's dead, son.
Yeah, he's a dead person.
Ed is there. So my point is, for the amount of plays that the Titans gotta and be at the spot where Ed is covering outfield, like then like he's dying, bro.
So like Ed said, they both go up. Ed said he got Ed Reed if they both go up. Do you also have Ed Reed if they both going up for a TD?
He was a ball hawk.
Honestly, if they both going up for a ball, Ed Reed knows whether he can snatch the ball from him or if he has to separate the man from the ball. So Ed's winning every time.
Yeah. He's breaking up the pass or he's picking that off.
He knows what he has to do.
Yeah.
The nigga, no.
Yeah, I think it's Ed every time. No. Like even on like a collision when it comes to like extra yardage.
If I'm playing Ed the next game, I'm on my Consuela shit. Like I can't sleep all night. I'm like, no.
You gonna catch the Reggie-itis?
Yeah, like I'm good.
All right, that's all the ones I have. Has any synapses sparked in y'all brain?
I got a couple we can run through.
I was just giving 100, so
I'm trying to make a fair matchup.
Too crazy, but I just want to mention it. Like, there's a lot of niggas that don't think Rondé Barber should be getting elected to the Hall of Fame right now.
Rondé Barber was nice. I don't care what anybody tells me. He was
No,
good.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that's like, yo, Rondé is not, like, he wasn't that nigga.
Those are guys that started watching football in 2000. So, Drew, would you say Rondé Barber's a Hall of Famer or not? As our resident, I only started watching football in 2000. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
Yo, Drew, what's
Because there's only
Rondé's
people that know the
brother's
end of his career, not all of his career.
Yo,
Rondé, you gotta ask who Rondé.
What is Rondé Barber's brother's name?
Oh, you giving the wrong question.
Barber, motherfucker.
Got you, bitch. Got you. Shut the fuck up, Kev. You ain't shit, yo. You don't know nothing.
The wrong question. Drew, what position Rondé Barber play?
There you go.
I didn't watch the Bucks, bro.
Exactly. You asked the wrong
I didn't watch the Bucks, bro.
You asked the wrong question.
I knew what team he played for though, so I know some shit.
Yeah, at least he said the Bucks and he said Tiki Twin.
And
I bet you didn't know that.
They're twin brothers, so you know.
Yeah, you know they're twins. Drew, you knew they were twins, right?
Yes, I knew they were twins.
Yo, speaking. Hold on, time out.
got a chip with them boys, right?
Yeah. It was 2000.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Anybody who didn't
know.
It
wasn't 2000. It was
2001.
2002.
2001.
Nah, 01 was Patriots. 2002.
Yeah, 01 was Patriots. Yeah, it was 2002.
And low key, Rondé was one of those early pick like
Ravens was 2000. Patriots.
Yeah, I got you.
Bucks.
I got you.
I remember 03. 04 is Patriots. I don't remember who 03 was.
Yo,
no, 0203 was
no 0203 was Tampa. Yeah.
Well, so yeah.
Again, Rondé used to be lit on those live balls. He used to pick up a lot of like picks and shit. Maybe he's he awarded because of the all-star defense he had, and so he was able to shine. And because he had so many great players around him, but Rondé deserved to be there.
Well, I got interesting ones. If you naming football ones, let's do Champ versus Tyreek Hill.
Champ Bailey every time. Champ Bailey every time. Nah, Champ Bailey is not catching that little fucking.
Yeah, that's why I say Champ can't catch.
He ain't gonna catch him.
Champ is gonna
he locked down, but
Champ might get cooked.
I
don't know how fast.
The problem with Tyreek,
Tyreek is so fast. That's the problem.
It's like, the obvious, blatant, right? He's too fast. If Tyreek hones in on his fucking route running skills, he could have twice as long as a career as almost any other receiver at his position. I'm dead serious. At his size, at his position. Right.
Like, actually, hold up. Time out.
We're talking Steve Smith. Steve Smith made a career out of being a dog at that size. It was nowhere near as fast as Tyreek. If Tyreek can adjust to being a precision receiver and go based off of what they call spurtability to create separation, your man's is gonna play a long time, son.
Hold on. Tyreek ran a 4.29. Champ Bailey ran a 4.28. So technically, I didn't realize how fast.
So we really not talking about shit, because what you're saying ain't shit. A defender is always playing defensively. So they're off already by a step or two if they're burnt.
Right.
And sure, if they could play catch up and Tyreek is still playing with a Pat Mahomes that can throw the ball where he is or where he's going,
where he's going to be,
same shit. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, I'm giving it back to Champ. Champ was that guy, bro. I fucking love Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey, Ty Law, Darrelle Revis. What a run. What a run. What a run for those three guys.
Shit. What's Buddy name from the there was a lot of good cornerbacks during that time. Peanut Tillman from the Bears had a little moment.
Nandi Asamoah, he had a moment.
You had a moment
Super
on
overrated.
The Raiders.
He was good on the Raiders. He was good on the Raiders.
Let's make it a little more interesting. We did a lot of football. We did one basketball. Barry Bonds, Clayton Kershaw. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Barry.
We
got Barry Bonds and Kershaw.
Don't do Clayton. Let's pick somebody else. Pick a
top pitcher of this generation.
No, let's go. If you really want to go prime, no, but John, hear me out. You really want to go prime? You got to go Justin Verlander. As far as clutchness is concerned, you got to go because Kershaw chokes. Justin, he don't choke.
Yeah, but
I'm
also
talking
it's also
prime Justin
it's also
Verlander.
that Dodgers Giants rivalry. That's why I thought of it.
Yeah, but let's do fucking Detroit
Verlander.
Verlander. Like right
Bases
before he went to
loaded,
the
full
Astros.
count. Barry Bonds at the plate.
They
I
walk.
think
Bottom
Verlander's
of the
fucking.
ninth.
I think
They walk
Verlander's
it.
dusting him,
They
Or
or
walk.
at least getting a ground ball.
They walking them.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I don't
They
think
walking
there's
them.
not one pitcher that Barry Bonds can't take deep.
They're
You
walking.
don't think so?
I think there's not one pitcher to ever pitch.
Game on the line. I'm giving it to Verlander though. Game on the line.
Barry Bonds, man. Woo!
Yo, repeat what you said, John.
I said there's not one pitcher that Barry Bonds can't take deep.
Drew looking like a snail over there sleeping shit.
Don't worry. It's not.
Drew's
I would
brain
use
went.
those words with the I.
Drew's brain
Would've
went
been-
baseball.
no,
Oh, okay. Hold on. Time to check out.
Nah, we did a lot of football. We did one basketball. I was trying to think of a decent baseball matchup.
Why don't you go? Aaron Judge.
Roger
Pedro
Clemens.
Martinez.
Ooh, Aaron Judge, Pedro Martinez.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Aaron Judge, Randy Johnson.
I was gonna say Randy Johnson, but he played for the Yankees, so I knew that it would be a little bit of biasism on their side.
Prime Randy is Arizona.
Prime
Yerr?
Randy, what? Blowing up birds, Randy.
Yeah. To flip it, prime Garrett Cole versus a prime Big Big
Poppy's taking a fucking yachty.
Huh?
Big Poppy's fucking slamming him every week.
Yeah, Garrett Cole's technically in his prime currently.
Really? This is his prime?
No, prime Garrett Cole was about 3 years ago when he won for the Astros.
Oh, he's not even 30 yet. He out his prime already?
I would say he is.
That's
Pete's
bad.
sake.
That's
Pete's sake.
bad.
Oh, geez, guys.
That's what I'm saying. Garrett Cole had his prime already? Like,
yeah, it was when he was cheating. He's not good when he doesn't cheat. Fucking bum.
bless you.
Bless you.
My bad. Garrett Cole is 32 years old right now.
We got
They're the same age.
what's the young buddy from the Padres?
Machado or
Machado or Soto?
No, he's talking about Tatis.
Tatis
Oh, Tatis? Okay. Which Dominican?
versus prime Kerry Woods.
Kerry Woods. Woof. I haven't heard that name since like the 90s.
I know he played in Chicago, so that's
Yeah.
Cubs had a lot of pitching talent that just didn't pan out.
I mean, did they throw hard? Oh, Kerry Woods was good though. Now that I think about it, it wasn't the 90s. That was the early 2000s. Kerry Woods.
2000s.
Yeah. Shit.
Good,
what was in his arsenal?
No, remember.
He wasn't a slick guy, right? He would just pump heat.
Very popular. I
believe he had.
But I think John, help me out. Was he like a fastball guy, or did he have some?
He had like a good breaking ball. I think that was more of his specialty, his breaking ball.
Yeah. Trying to remember. I don't know. I mean, Tatis can't really hit anything that fucking curves, but you throw Tatis any kind of fastballs, he's it's gone. It's gone.
No, he might have a good. Kerry Wood might have a good fastball too. Yeah,
but again, a kid from now seeing like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, it's like he's used to seeing like 102, 103. He's fucking taking him yard every time.
How about we have the Rice matchup, Ichiro Suzuki versus what's the big guy?
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei.
Fucking Ichiro. When it comes to Shohei pitching, Ichiro's getting on every time.
You heard this definitely crazy, but he had a blazing fastball and a slider. Everyone had a slider and a good fastball.
Yeah, well, if he's a fastball pitcher, then yeah, Tatis is going to win that. But Ichiro's getting on base every time. That's who he is.
All right,
my guy got a running start every time he would swing the bat.
Prime Hulk Hogan versus Roman.
Hold on, get to wrestling.
Huh?
Versus who?
Prime Hulk Hogan versus Roman Reigns.
Oh, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan's so fucking corny, bro.
But he winning though.
Man, we could do Prime Hulk Hogan, or we could do NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I'm going Hulk Hogan.
NWO.
I love Roman Reigns. I'm going Hulk Hogan.
How about Hulk Hogan, Randy Orton?
That actually happened. That actually happened, but prime for prime. I'm still going
prime. We saw legend. That was legend killer Randy Orton. I'm talking Viper Randy Orton. I'm talking full sleeve,
prime
full
for prime,
fucking.
I think I still go Hogan. I still go Hogan.
Randy Orton.
Hulkamania, man. Hulkamania rules.
Nah, man, fuck that. Randy's cooking them, even though it's not scripted.
It's
not scripted.
It's
so, if it's scripted, Hulk Hogan. If it's not scripted,
listen,
Randy
it's
Orton.
not about that. It's just we're talking about we know that the outcome or whatnot, but we're talking about like their primes, good ass match, who you picking as the winner. You know, obviously we know the outcome is predetermined, but
if the outcome
you got Randy. Dev, who you got?
I got Randy.
Dev got Randy. Dev got Randy. Kev, Drew, who y'all got?
I got Hulk Hogan, bro.
Oh, Drew got Hogan. Kev, who you got?
Randy.
I got Randy too. Basketball: Iverson versus Kyrie in a 1-on-1.
Iverson.
Oh, in a 1-on-1 basketball game or a 1-on-1 conspiracy?
I'm gonna go with the answer. Oh, we could go back. We could go back to wrestling. I got one since peak for peak, and they on the top of the line.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
I think Iverson.
I'm gonna go Kyrie, son.
Okay,
Kyrie.
Like, if I'm just being honest, like, I think AI when he came in, I think he knew what he was doing was borderline like
crazy.
Niggas was gonna make a rule.
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't take away from him, but I like the shit that I've seen. Like, I have no doubt in my head that I can go back and watch and study more film on AI.
Yeah.
But if I put it up next to what I've seen against like Kyrie's like handles and control.
Yeah.
It's like off the charts, nigga.
Yo,
like,
I don't know. Call me crazy, but I got this theory.
You ever been in a crib somewhere and like you thought like, I heard some shit like ain't nobody better be in this fucking house, and you like nigga, like you see Kyrie do some shit and you look around and don't nobody be with you. You can't tell me none of y'all ain't looked around after a Kyrie clip on SportsCenter and been like,
the fuck,
and ain't nobody else there with you, but you like,
I mean,
especially his ability to change mid-air. Like Kyrie makes like 4 moves.
Not even fuck mid-air, bro. It's like sometimes when he shifted his feet like on the court, it looked like he didn't take a step. Like he glided. Like this shit is crazy.
Call me an old man. Call me a get off my lawn. But I have this theory where anyone that was drafted outside of 2010, but probably more so 2012, they just all pussy. And if they ever played like anybody that was drafted before that, like once like they started muscling up and talking shit and like talking about moms and talking about girls and shit, like, oh yeah, that's why I fucked your bitch last night. I feel like they'd be like, yo man, that's fucked up, man. Like, I just feel like they're soft. Exactly. Right. Yes. Again, call me old fashioned, but I think everybody's just a bunch of pussies now. I think they'd be like, my feelings. Meanwhile, AI would just be like, man, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
That's not even got nothing to do with the game.
Yeah, but that's part of it. Because again, you talking shit is part of the game. Getting your ears sweating on you, blowing on you, all that.
Again, KG told
Cheerios.
All I look like she tastes good.
Facts.
That's part of the fucking
kind
game.
Of remix, but
so
that's a fact, man.
And what Melo do? Melo walk to the locker room and punch that fire hydrant like
Melo's
a dickhead.
like, yo, meet me outside, yo.
So I mean, some of these dudes be like, man, yo, get him, LeBron. You gonna let him talk to me like that, Paul?
All right, that's all the ones I got. I actually want to end the episode here. I think we said enough. I think this was fun. I think we got enough here to end the episode. So I'm gonna close it out here. This was episode 44 of season 3. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. A full crew is in the building, as you can see. Johnny Fab is here. Drew is here. Kev is here. Our host, Eddie Horchata, is back. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share. If you have your own version of the ones, fantasy matchups, drop them in the comments. You can check us out everywhere except for Title. Be everywhere else. OSA Combine 2 coming soon. New t-shirt with a good collar for Drew coming soon. And like always,
we out.
Love, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself, then forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice skating on thin ice. And my ice skate's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch. But I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah. Hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear. Hands in the air, I know my rights. This for the people who say you ain't scared. Nigga, you ain't think about this shit twice. It ain't about you, it ain't about you. This is your family, this is your fool. It's what you do. Feel like I cannot blame you, cause you hate the truth. If you my brother, please just think about what you gon' do. Yeah. You here today, but what if not tomorrow? This life is something precious, would you even cherish? The hardest losses, they fill with sorrow. I know you come with cargo, but I could trade you for some of mine, there's no embargo. You know half of the word is slime, boy, just never follow. I could never think the same no more, one other plateau. The water warm, I got a ring of water like an atoll. They thinking wicked politicians can't notice us at all. And if you got them eyes on you, make sure you gon' handle yours. This word ain't pure, homie, watch your back too. I genuflect and pay respect, cause it could end like that, fool. In retrospect, I could've went another path that's not cool. I'm not reverting, I'm just elevating. Taking pieces from my past and make it better, greater. Make sure you make the right decision, can I change it later? If you ain't learning from that shit, you ain't gon' make a ranger. It's cutting deep like situations that were filled with anger. Every day is like a flame that burn you the same. In my belly with a beast, a dog in the brain. There's barely rubber on my tires, I'm scared in the lane. Jerellz. Energy. Yeah. Hey. T.A.